People, are you watching this craziness? They had a drunkard Speaker of the House. She was once again, she was so happy. Oh, she was just beside herself that Congress, with bipartisanship, have voted for a rule banning AR-15 semi-automatics. Uh, I don't know what all it's entail in this constitutional violation. This is for those of you who believe the Constitution is still in place. Unless we've redefined every word in that Second Amendment, this is clearly treason. What more do you need? These people are partying and they're sending this over to the Senate, which chances are won't get passed by the Senate. But who really knows? The people responsible for this bill, this piece of legislation, according to the Constitution, the original Constitution that you believe is in place, should be held for violation of their oath, should be held for treason, should be removed from office. Any and all properties they own should be removed from them, and they should be removed from the country. Basically said on at a border somewhere, just like they've done us, and broke as hell, nowhere to go, sit their asses in that position. Drop them on the Mexican side of that border down there and tell them, if you come back, we're going to hang you in front of everybody. You would be giving them more of a chance than they're giving us. Now, I'm kind of to the point that the majority of the men in this country have no balls left. But one thing I do know, they are armed. Would they use them? Would they give them up if they were told to? I'm curious as to what these oath takers, active duty, military, Marine, especially Marines. Oh, they're such big talkers. Oh, I love them. Especially Marines. Will this be a big enough attack against the Constitution for you to keep your oath? Mr. Marine, Mr. Special Forces, Mr. Green Berets. What are the Navy? You SEALs, you oath takers. I gotta ask you, what oath did you take? I hope it said something about sitting back and doing what you're told by the people that are in control of everything. Because what you claim isn't the oath you took. You will not do anything. You haven't done anything yet to stop any of it. Medical martial law that Donald Trump put us under should have been your shit hitting the fan. It should have been your shit hitting the fan. Because at that time, Article 18, U.S. Code 241 and 242 happened. You oath-taking police officers that claim you're good, that you're good people. You go to church, you put that right hand up, swore to God that you would uphold our rights. Under each state constitution, you swore to that. Probably even a city constitution that you work in, or county, and definitely under the federal constitution. You see, those of you that do those jobs, one day you're going to answer for why you didn't keep your oath. It might not be to a man. You may never answer to a man on why you didn't keep your oath. But you will answer to Jesus. You will answer to God for why you didn't. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be there watching. Don't believe me? Watch and see. I'm going to be a witness. I'm going to be a witness to the corruption of the people who swore those oaths. The oath takers. Should be called the oath breakers. Because not one veteran has ever kept his oath. Not in the time I've been alive. Because if so, I wouldn't have half the rights. The rights I have today is half the rights I used to have when I was a kid. Within 60 years, I've lost so many rights. When are you oath takers going to start protecting my rights? Especially you military, you Marines. And I give the Marines such hard shit because they think they're the biggest, baddest everything on the earth as when it comes to soldiers. And once a Marine, always a Marine. My son is a Marine from the Iraq War. He's a combat vet, disabled combat vet, Marine vet. I have listened to the mouths of Marines. It makes me sick. I was at your graduation. When my son graduated in San Diego, California, before he went into the war, I heard the way they talked about what a Marine is supposed to be, how a Marine's supposed to act. A lot of these people out here didn't go through that, but I did because I was a father of a Marine. I was proud father too. We had the stickers on the cars, everything. It was 3 months when he was in war. We didn't know if he was alive or dead. We couldn't get any information whatsoever about anything. He got out. And I've run into old friends of mine that were Marines and shit. None of these Marines. My son's pretty good about it, but the majority of these Marines go by their own code. They don't go by the Marine code by any way, shape, or form. Or they wouldn't walk around thinking they're the baddest thing on earth. They would give a lot more respect to citizens that they supposedly served. That's their claim, not mine. They're the most braggingest. Oh, and believe me, I've known many. You're still oath breakers. You didn't keep your oath. You didn't keep your oath. You ain't keeping your oath today. When Congress can sit up there and write laws like what they wrote over these guns right here, and our Second Amendment keeps them from, it's treasonous for them to even be trying to make this pass. And you're going to sit right there and let them. I don't care. This is your world. You want to give evil consent and control? Have at it. Just don't bring it to my door. Marine or not, don't bring it to my door. God loves you. And so do I. I ain't gonna play no more games with you clowns. Not with the military. And not with I'm not going you ain't gonna tell me I owe you any kind of respect for anything you've done, because you're oath breakers. You're oath breakers. You ain't oath keepers. And I don't care how many tattoos you got on your freaking arms either. That don't make you an oath keeper. If everybody that swore that oath kept it from the time the original Constitution was put into place, if everybody that took that oath kept it, that Constitution would be stronger today than it was when it was written. It might as well be written in another language, because none of the wording in it means anything to our government anymore. Or our oath takers. Nothing in that Constitution means shit to those guys that held their hands up and swore to protect it. Because if it did, we certainly wouldn't be allowing what's happening in D.C. now, would we? God loves you, and so do I. But like I said before, some of you make it real damn hard. Good day.